is exciting to witness the gradual development on our major roads across Nigeria, from road reconstruction to resurfacing, bridge construction and drainage channels. We are glad at Auto Experts, at least normalcy is beginning to take shape. Because without putting all the aforementioned in place, trust me, your cars, my cars and our cars will suffer a whole lot, and in return drain our hard-earned money on maintenance and periodic repairs. I am Hilda Shaibu. Welcome to Auto Expert, your guide to safety. Stay tuned, I'll be right back.
A car given to a wrong mechanic will always put you in a situation like, oh, again? Sometimes your car engine overheats, transmission disengages. You don't have a clue. Also, the wrong lubricant can put you in total mess. Now, the question is, how do you identify the vital part of your vehicle that needs regular attention, such as the brakes, battery, light, transmission, tires, fuses, and more? Enjoy car events, pimping, and auto sales. Worry no more. You can find solution to all your car problems on Auto Expert, your one-stop automobile and safety TV show. Remember, insure your cars because insurance pays. Auto Expert, your guide to safety.
Welcome back. Great to have you on this episode of Auto Expert. Are you willing to know how you can enjoy your car at optimum performance? Then Auto Expert is a must for you. We are detailed in repair, maintenance, fault detection, car reviews, luxury and auto insurance. Today we are discussing on the speed limit device. It is interesting to know that the implementation of this device has drastically reduced the death rate on our major highways across Nigeria. Now, let's take a look at what a speed device looks like and its relative features. By definition, a speed limit device is a mechanical, electronic or electrical device installed on a vehicle to help monitor and prevent it from exceeding the approved speed limit. Take a look at the schematics of a speed limit device. Here are the advantages and features of a speed limit device. 1. Limits the device of the vehicle intelligently to save speed limits. 2. Speed limit deviation is plus or minus 2 km/h. 3. Automatic speed calibration. 4. Maximum preset speed can be set by administrator. 5. Data export via USB port from the device. 6. Can be placed directly on the software to see the tracking of the speed, and playback can also be viewed on Google Maps. Auto Expert took a bold step to visit FRSC Lagos headquarters to confirm the rate of compliance in the last 2 years. It's no longer news that the strict adherence to safety rules and regulations by the Federal Road Safety Corps is a must for all. Trust me, their enforcement is basically to keep us all away from untimely death and unplanned crisis. And if you are penalized for violating the laws, don't rain curse or abuse. Rather, caution yourself and yield to the right things to do. I am Hilda Shaibu from Auto Expert, your guide to safety. I'm presently with the Lagos Sector Commander of FRSC in person of Mr. Olusegun Ogungbemide. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, please could you tell us a brief of your background?
I am Corps Commander Olusegun Ogungbemide. I'm a Nigerian, a native of Owo in Ondo State, because I joined the service of Federal Road Safety Corps in 1992, immediately after my service of the National Corps, NYSC. That was when I joined Federal Road Safety Corps, and I started my career in the eastern part of Nigeria. I've been to several states in the course of my career, from one portfolio designation to the other, and today I'm in Lagos as the Sector Commander. Speed limit device is a child of necessity. We have to look at it from that dimension. Federal Road Safety Corps came into existence in 1988, February 18 to be specific. And you agree with me, I wouldn't know if you were in the terrain then, when at the opening of every newspaper, daily newspaper used to be the most popular then. Half of the newspaper is always obituary. The death of one professional or the other, doctors, engineers, those that would have made the country great were killed at their prime. And we're having a series of deaths recorded. It was huge, and that was actually what led to the establishment of Federal Road Safety Corps. So many deaths, fatalities on our road. And when you look at fatality on the road, the major cause is mostly overspeeding. If a vehicle goes in line with the speed regulation, FRSC recommends 100 kilometers per hour on the express and 90 kilometers per hour on the highway. A vehicle that maintains that speed limit, even when it's involved in a crash, hardly results into fatality. So when you go beyond the speed limit, fatality do occur because the impact of the crash determines the extent of the fatality. So the best thing to do is to now develop a device that will send the necessary caution to the driver anytime he wants to go beyond that speed. We spent close to 3 years giving advocacy about the use of speed limit device, because naturally human being, any new device will always come with its challenges and opposition. And the major one we had was the opposition from the road users, mostly especially the commercial drivers. They were bringing up so many scenarios on why it should not be used. Yes. They were telling us that assuming you're on the road and you are pursued by armed robbers, and your speed is already regulated, how do you outrun the armed robbers? Forgetting about the advantage of using the speed limit device. The advantages are so enormous. And truly, since the implementation of this speed limit device, we have seen so much improvement in the area of reduction in road traffic fatality. If there's anything that has taken much away from us in line of resources on execution of programs, is advocacy. So it's a routine thing. We don't even wait towards the end of the year before. It's something we start from the beginning of the year. Is it the handbills? We have handbills on speed limit device. Is it the one we do through the print media? In the newspaper, you always see the news about it. The electronics, both video and radio, you see us virtually everywhere talking about this speed limit device. And we have been to virtually all the motor parks, still in the spirit of the advocacy. The first thing we show to them is that it's only when you are alive that you can make more money. If you run yourself into death, you will not be able to. You lose the property, you also lose that money you are trying to make. So we are getting there. I will talk of section 152. That's regulation 152, section 1. It says a person shall not drive a vehicle on any public road in excess of the prescribed speed limit. It's categorized, yes, provided in Schedule 8 to this regulation, or as may be published from time to time by the Commission. We are empowered to give regulations, and this National Road Traffic Regulation is one of it. So you are not empowered. Like if you're applying a road now and the road sign says on 90 kilometers per hour, the law says you must keep within that 90 kilometers per hour. You must not go above it. And section 4 of that same regulation says a person shall not drive a vehicle on any public road which is not fitted with a speed limiter. So you see that is a mandate of the law. The necessary penalties are there in line with FRSC regulations on traffic offenses. And in absence of fines, you can also be taken to mobile court where you'll be prosecuted accordingly. We know what it takes to keep the roads safe. Do all that the traffic agencies ask you to do in line with the law. Reduce your speed. Make sure that your vehicle has the minimum safety standard to keep fit on the road. When you know you are doing business and you don't have the capacity to keep a good vehicle on the road, please keep away from Nigerian roads, because the law enforcement agency, they have the wherewithal, the commitment, and the ability to carry out their job, and we are going to wait for you.
I believe our insight on today's edition of Auto Experts is quite interesting, with mind-blowing analysis and reviews on the basic areas of addressing relative issues with our cars. More so, our discussion on the speed limit device is indeed a great eye-opener for more car owners, especially the private transport companies, to install on their vehicles. Please, your 100% compliance is very important. I remain your regular host, Ildo Shaibu. Do follow us on all our social media platforms: Instagram at Auto Expert, Facebook at Auto Expert. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel at Auto Expert TV. See you same time next week. Bye bye.